Kerala is often praised for its achievements in the education sector. The ruling left front, especially the CPIM, often tries to take the credit for the progress in education sector, though the truth is different. But of late, the education sector of Kerala, especially the higher education sector of Kerala, is facing a crisis. This is because the students are not impressed by the credentials of higher education sector in the state. A large number of students are leaving the state for educational institutions abroad. Their number comes to around 1 lakh every year. These students are not going out because they got scholarships. Many of them actually pledge their belongings, their houses, their properties, etc. to find money to study overseas. What has happened to Kerala? Are the educational institutions not up to the mark, or are there any other factors? Let's take a closer look into the emerging situation. Welcome to Insights. I am Hari Kumar. So let's start from the present. Statistics that appeared in media say annually around 1 lakh people, 1 lakh students leave Kerala for studies abroad. The state has got around 150 engineering colleges, and only 20% of engineering colleges in the self-financing sector are run profitably. Many of them are running losses. Recently, the owner of an engineering college at Thiruvananthapuram committed suicide in front of his college. That is a sad situation. He had taken huge loans. He had invested huge money in the institution, but he was not getting the returns. So he had few options. He committed suicide. A large number of seats in engineering colleges in Kerala are lying vacant. If you consider the plight of arts and science colleges in Kerala, it's not different. Many courses in arts and science colleges have stopped. The colleges are finding it very difficult to get students. So why is all this happening? Primarily, students go to colleges. When students select courses and they join colleges, they often assess the prospects for getting a job after completing the course or passing the course. Now, the courses offered by many colleges, educational institutions in Kerala are outdated. Another problem, is that the left doesn't agree with the truth that people go to colleges to get jobs. The state doesn't have jobs for youngsters who pass from educational institutions. Earlier, when the left were asked about the plight of students who pass from educational institutions in the state, the reply was, the state doesn't need job opportunities. The state, even if there is no job opportunities in the state, there is no problem. According to the left, the state produces human resources, and they are in high demand all over the world. You see the fallacy? The Kerala produces educated youth. So Kerala has got the best educational institutions in the world, and they are in high demand all over the world. And thus, the educated youth or human resources are the product of Kerala. And there are many takers for these human resources all over the world. So this was the fallacy spread by left parties. So left parties were of the opinion that there is no need for industries in Kerala. There is no need for the progress of agricultural sector. Kerala is a state that produces human resources, best quality human resources, and they are readily accepted by different institutions across the world. So where is the need for starting businesses in Kerala? There is no need for a business friendly atmosphere in Kerala. So that was the attitude of left. But these foolish people didn't realize that if you don't have job opportunities, the students will go away in search of greener pastures. So this is what is happening primarily. So they go to many Western countries not just for education. There is prospects for settling down in that country. So they hope to do job in that country. If you join a course after the first year, you may be allowed to work for certain hours. So these are the attractions for students. They think that if you get a foreign degree, it will be easier to find a job in a foreign country. So that is what attracts them. That is why they go abroad. They are not going abroad to complete their studies and return to the state and serve the people of the state. Absolutely not. They are ready to sell off their properties. Now, many people are selling off their houses, their other properties, or even if you are super rich, uber rich, you don't sell your properties, but you don't return. And this is the situation. So such the fallacy of the left that you don't need to create job opportunity, but you need just to produce human resources has backfired. This is one aspect. The second most important aspect, is the educational institutions in Kerala are not up to the mark, especially the higher educational institutions. This is because the whole academic institution, the educational sector has been damaged by politicization. The left dominates the education sector in Kerala. The teachers, both teachers and students, they are all sympathizers of left parties. The focus is not on academic excellence. These educational institutions provide cadre for the left parties to indulge in, to create violence, to create mayhem in the state. For example, the famous academic institutions in Kerala, like the university in Trivandrum, you take that state capital, the University College, the Government Arts College, the Government Engineering College, many colleges have deteriorated in quality. A majority of days in the academic year, classes won't be functioning. This is because, there are strikes. Teachers have little control over students. There are allegations that many colleges in the state are storehouses of weapons. And, people get admission, or students are selected in these colleges based on their political affiliations, not just because of their academic brilliance. And there are many examples when examinations were manipulated, and there have been many allegations also. There have been many cases against leaders of student unions. So there is a mayhem in the whole education sector. So students are not willing to join such institutions. They have lost their reputation. And that is why there are not many people who are willing to join educational institutions within the state. Though, if you compare the fee structure in education institutions in Kerala and foreign countries, you have to shell out many times more money if you want to go and study in a foreign institution. But people are not bothered. They are willing to shell out money. They are willing to have losses, but they want to take a foreign degree. They want to remain in the state. This is a sad situation. A new class of migrants have been created in the state. Earlier, at least till you complete your education, people used to stay back, and only after taking a degree or your post-graduation, people went outside in search of jobs. Now they are not waiting for even that. Once you complete 18 years, You, right from your degree studies, you want to go out and have your studies. This is a sad situation. The state thinks the state economy is actually run on remittance. Now, the danger ahead is that earlier expatriates from Kerala used to work in Gulf countries, and there was little opportunity for expatriates from Kerala to get permanent residence or citizenship in GCC countries. So that was why they used to spend huge sums to Kerala, because they never had any opportunity to invest. They never had any hope for getting a citizenship. But nowadays the immigration pattern has changed. Most of the immigrants opt for Western countries, the United States, the Germany, or European countries, or Australia or New Zealand. So they don't want to send money back. They want to settle in the newfound land, and they take their families also there. So Kerala economy cannot thrive in the coming days. Instead of the creamy layer of educated people in Kerala, Kerala will be filled by uneducated and people or laborers who come to the state from, say, Bengal, Odisha, and parts of Bihar. So there is change. There is going to be huge catastrophic change in demography, and the inflow of remittance is going to stop. It has already slowed down. Nowadays Maharashtra is the top remittance receiver in India, not Kerala. For several decades it was Kerala. So things are changing. I don't think this grandstanding of left parties that Kerala is number one will sell anymore. I hope Keralites will realize and will take suitable steps, corrective steps. Meet you with another topic next time. Till then, goodbye.